Bills Mafia came back by 16 and took out the Ravens 41-40 last night. I mean, Ravens, they dominated that game, though, but Bills Mafia came back by one fumble. Wow. I'll get you guys that for sure in the AFC playoff rematch from last night. Also, guys, Packers beat the Lions then 27-13. Yeah, the Rams beat the Texans 14-9. And other news to come by the way, guys, I'll get you guys to that. And also, we'll start for tonight's Monday Night Raw in Bruce City. Get you guys that for sure, guys. All right, first things first. I'm going to start things off with the AFC playoff rematch, by the way. So, Ravens, they dominated that game last night. Bills Mafia had a fumble, scored 16 unanswered points that game, and Bills Mafia would beat the Ravens by 1 point, 41-40, which they did. I gotta say, that was the Game of the Year nominee, right? That's the Game of the Year, by the way. I mean, it's not. I mean, I'll tell you this: you won't be seeing the AFC title game in the road to the milestone bowl for Super Bowl 60. You won't be seeing that. It came in early, but you won't be seeing Bills Mafia or Ravens there. Chiefs will be coming back. I know they will. But it came down to Bills Mafia against the Ravens in the AFC title game. Oh my goodness, man! Oh man, that'll be something right there. But that's something what would happen. But last night, guys, Bills might be raised by 1 point, and after that, you know, D-Hop was shut around by a fan, and then LJ, actually Lamar Jackson, shoves a fan. I mean, look, this is one loss. Get over it, okay? Get over it. You dominated last night, but you lost. Isn't it for you yet, Lamar Jackson? It's not, all right? I mean, playoffs came in a little early. Last night was one of those days, which it was. It was one of those games last night. I mean, they've gone on for months, decades. I know that they have. But I gotta say, Bills Mafia, they somehow stayed alive and took the Rams by 1 point. 1 point. I gotta say, that one is so disappointing. And they're gonna make sure that yet again, and they'll make sure that yet again in the AFC playoffs, which they will, by the way, as well. Last time was the early AFC playoff game, which it was. That's going to be on the road to Super Bowl 60, Milestone Bowl, and the Swifty Bowl yet again. That's all I got to say to that, guys, as well. So I know that was a malicious game. I know that it was. Bills Mafia is still alive, so congrats to Bills Mafia in that big historic win last night. Congrats on that. Also news, guys, what went down yesterday. Packers beat the Lions dead 27-13, which they did. Wow. Lions, I don't know what happened there. They just didn't show up, which they did not. That's all I got to say to that, guys, as well. So Packers, they were looking good out there, which they were. Micah Parsons, by the way, oh my. You got to contain that. You got to contain him and also what you got to do. That's all there should be. Also, guys, Rams beat the Texans 14-9 last night, which they did. Also, but you also had the Broncos beat the Titans 20-12, by the way, which they did as well. So that's all there is to say about that. And also, guys, this. As the Niners beat the Seahawks 17-13, Colton McKivitz, he gets a 3-year, $45 million offer with the Niners that has $27 million guaranteed. Which, wow. That speaks volumes, by the way, guys, which it really does. So that's all there is you got to know of everybody. So you guys got thoughts about that? Let me know about that. Because, I mean, Niners, they beat the Seahawks 17-13 by 4 points in that game last night, which they did. So thoughts on that, guys. And Colton McKivitz, he just signed a 3-year, $45 million offer afterwards, which he did. That's $27 million guaranteed. So that's wow. That's no regret more than that, guys. Also another news, by the way, elsewhere, by the way, everybody that let's see here. So tonight's Monday night. I know tonight it's gonna be Bears versus the Vikings, which is gonna be tonight. But also Monday Night Raw on Netflix. It's gonna be Bruce City. Now I can tell you this: AJ Lee, yes, CM Punk's way. AJ Lee will make another return to Raw in more than a decade. After 10 years. The 10 years. AJ Lee and CM Punk will be on Raw on Netflix tonight in Bruce City. And I mentioned this past week. It's gonna be AJ Lee and CM Punk Windy City's finest, married couple, by the way. Favorite married couple, Windy City's finest. Two Windy City's finest. AJ Lee and CM Punk. And we saw what happened this past Friday, which she did. And she's coming to our time, by the way. So AJ Lee and CM Punk against Becky Lynch and Seth Rollins. Mixed tag, WrestlePalooza. If Becky Lynch nor Seth Rollins get pinned, neither CM Punk nor AJ Lee, they get title shots. I know CM Punk, he wants his title back after what happened at SummerSlam when Seth Rollins cashed in on him, when Seth Rollins faked an injury, and Seth Rollins cashed on CM Punk. And then, on top of that, AJ Lee, she finally returned. Came out retired, by the way. Attacked Becky Lynch this past Friday night on SmackDown in Windy City, by the way. Skips around the women's with the women's Intercontinental IC title. AJ wants to be champion again. I know that she does. That's fight right there. So you'll see what's going to happen tonight, guys. So I'm sure AJ's got a lot to say tonight on Raw and Bruce City, and CM Punk will as well. But I'll tell you this: AJ CM Punk versus Becky Lynch and Seth Rollins, WrestlePalooza mixed tag. That'll be good. I know it's going to be good. So I know CM Punk and Ryan Pierce are going to announce that, which they will, by the way. So I told you this past week, which is going to happen. Which is going to happen, by the way. I mean, both titles are on the line. Seth Rollins and Becky Lynch's titles are on the line. The world title and the women's IC title is on the line. At WrestlePalooza, wow. And Becky Lynch and Seth Rollins get pinned. AJ Lee and CM Punk will both be champs, by the way. But I'll put it out there. I put it out there. You know, if Becky Lynch and Seth Rollins get pinned, by the way, WrestlePalooza, either AJ Lee or CM Punk, they get title shots, which they do, by the way. And that's all I got to say to that, guys, as well. So it's going to be AJ Lee and CM Punk against Becky Lynch and Seth Rollins by the WrestlePalooza, by the way, guys. That's going to be announced. That should be announced tonight, which is going to be, guys. I'm excited. WrestlePalooza is going to be full loaded, but I know that it is. That's all there's good. So you can catch WrestlePalooza, guys, September 20th, by the way, guys, on ESPN, by the way, everybody, in Indy at Gainbridge Fieldhouse. That's all there is you got to know for that, everybody. So, yes, guys, it's going to happen. I know that it will. And sure, AJ Lee, sure, she'll be at Survivor Series. She'll be at Survivor Series War Games. She'll be at, Hell in a Cell. She'll be, at Payback as well. And she'll be at Royal Rumble, Women's Royal Rumble, WrestleManias, back to Elimination Chamber, Money in the Bank, SummerSlam as well. So that's all I gotta say. And all the ESPN, all the WP lists are gonna be moved to ESPN in 2026. So WrestlePalooza is gonna be moving early to 2026, guys. Early. Later this month, December 20th, by the way, it's in Indy. That is going to be ESPN, everybody. So once again, everybody, it's going to be AJ Lee and CM Punk, more than Jack and mixed tag. There's no change between them against Becky Lynch and Seth Rollins, WrestlePalooza, September 20th in Gainbridge Fieldhouse in Indy, guys. If Seth Rollins or Becky Lynch get pinned, then Seth Rollins or AJ Lee would get title shots down the line, which they would, by the way, guys. So look forward to that, guys. That's all the news you got to know for that. That's all there's to that, guys. So your thoughts, guys, let me know about that, because I'll just about to. And this is, AJ Lee, CM Punk, they're focused. They've had a lot of history together, which they did, by the way. I know they have mixed. They were a mixed tag in the past, but as a married couple, they'll be mixed tag, which they are, by the way. And you'll see them in a mixed tag, by the way, against Seth Rollins and Becky Lynch. WrestlePalooza in Indy, September 20th at Gainbridge Fieldhouse in Indy on ESPN September 20th. That's all there is you got to know for that, everybody. So that's look forward to that. Also, another else for the way, guys, that Bears versus Vikings can be later tonight. Check that out, guys, as well. Another else, by the way, guys, that Thomas Davis' ex-man of Kelly Davis, she was detained for attacking a female chiropractor named Laura Watterson at a chiropractic at her Charlotte, North Carolina office last month. After saying Kelly thought she got infatuated with Thomas Davis. Kelly screamed at Watterson while the doc was with the patient, and when Kelly was told to leave, Kelly punched, socked, mollywopped Watterson. Kelly was charged for assault battery. And she's convinced she been left behind bars. That's all the news you got to know for that, guys, as well. So that's all there's to say about that. So really not good at all. Really not good at all. Also, and they can be lost in but who knows, guys? We'll see how that plays out. Also news elsewhere, guys. Naz Reid's sister by the name of Toraya Reid was murdered at her apartment complex in the Jackson Township, north of Toms River, Jersey. Now, Toraya's boyfriend named Shaq Green was detained for murder. If Shaq Green's convicted, which will likely be, he'll be getting left behind bars. That's all there's gonna know for that as well. But that's all to say about that, guys. That's everything you gotta know. So, guys, thoughts on that, guys, and that's all there's to say about that. Really, over sad news there. Really sad news there. So, get one else, read. This is really horrific loss. That's all I'm gonna know for that, guys. Also, in well, guys, Denny Hamlin, he wins at the Worldwide Tech Raceway. He's on the round of 12. Congrats to him on that, by the way, guys. Also, notice, by the way, that Pierce Clarkson was detained for unspecified felony charge. Not good there for him. And he's been suspended from UCLA, which yes, but that's not good there at all for him, which was not good at all. Also news, by the guys, that Nats beat the Cubs 6-3. Angels beat the A's 8-4-3. The Cardinals beat the Giants 4-3. Padres, they defeated the Rockies 8-1. The Twins, they defeated the Royals 5-1. The Marlins, they defeated the Phillies 5-4. Reds defeated the Mets 5-3-2. The Shy Sox, they defeated the Tigers 6-4. Yankees defeated the Blue Jays 4-3. The Brewers, they defeated the Pirates 10-2. Dodgers, they defeated the O's 5-2. The Guardians defeated the Rays 2-1. Mariners, they defeated the Braves 8-2, and the rest they beat the D-backs 8-7-4. I told you guys, what's all you gotta know for that. I told you about that, guys. Also, another by the way, everybody, that Gannon Burr, he's a 20-time Discraft Great Lakes Open MPO champ. Congrats to him on that, by the way, guys. Also, by the guys, that Fear beat the Mystics 94-65. Sparks defeated the Wings 91-77. Ace, they defeated the Sky 80-66. All news you got for that, guys, as well, buddy. Also, guys, another by the guys, that Phyllis Karen was fired from her school job, by the way, guys, at a sling ball from Lincoln Feltwell, and also the dad by the name of Drew Feltwell was unsatisfied what she was. But I'll tell you this, guys. Drew Feltwell and Lincoln Feltwell filed a lawsuit against that Phyllis Karen, who stole the ball from that kiddo. All right, they deserve. I mean, that kiddo Lincoln Feltwell deserves better. Well, I know that he does. Big loss there. But clearly, I mean, and everyone saw the video from this past week, right? So basically, Harrison Bader hits a home run, and then the fans, and then Drew Feltwell gets the ball from fans, scrambles it, and then Drew Feltwell's got the ball, gives to his son Lincoln Feltwell, and then this Phyllis Karen, by the way, approached the man, Drew Feltwell wants the ball back. I mean, Drew Feltwell gave the ball to his son, Lincoln Feltwell, and so this Phyllis Karen forced Drew Feltwell to snag the ball from his kiddo, Lincoln, and get the ball to, that Phyllis Karen. I'll tell you this, and there's already an interview, by the way, which was, I mean, and I'll tell you, the Marlins staff member gave the Lincoln Feltwell prize back, and also Harrison Bennett signed a ball bat from for Lincoln Feltwell during 10th birthday week. But clearly that's uncalled for, all right? That's like 10K from a baby, all right? Really. Sure, fans again, I hate what she did, but this Phyllis Karen should be arrested and charged and sued. I'll tell you this, guys. I mean, there was an interview from this past week, by the way, guys. Lincoln Feltwell and Drew Feltwell, they expressed how the story, how it all went down, and they're detailing exactly, whether they want to press charges, whether they file a lawsuit, which they could, by the way. But I'll tell you that Phyllis Karen was getting haterade, death threats, scrutiny, and nuclear heat. And I'll tell you this, that Phyllis Karen needs to apologize, which she should be doing, by the way. And I'll tell you this as well. Lincoln Feltwell and Drew Feltwell, you're more than welcome to file a lawsuit, which you can do, by the way, because who knows what can happen? Lead to police investigation, who knows? So That's all I gotta say about that, guys. It can lead to police investigation and a lawsuit. So that's all there's you gotta know for that, guys, as well, guys. That's everything you gotta know about that, guys. So guys, your thoughts? Let me know about that. You think they're gonna be lost to Louis by for that against that Phillies camp? By the way, took a ball from Lincoln Feltwell. Thoughts on that, guys? Let me know about that. Response as well, buddy. Also, just whether we said, let's see here. I want to say, brother, shout out to Wiz Khalifa, David Arquette, Brooke Berg, Peng, Sierra Capri, Big Boy, Slim Thug. You also got Big Clark, Zadarius Smith, Tanya Burgo, Lawrence Tate, Sheridan Fighter Six Layer, and send to my brother which tweets we should introduce that stuff. As long as you got know consultants about that, everybody. That's all you gotta know. So another one to be said there, guys, as well. That's all said on that, guys, as well. So nothing more to be said there, everybody. That's all you gotta know. All right, that's going to do right there for the Khalil Sports. But like, subscribe to the Khalil Sports YouTube channel, Facebook page, all those guys. Wait, that's your sponsor, your tweets of Bills Mafia beating down the Ravens 41-40 last night. It was a game of the year, by which it was, and also a close game, by the way. It was an early AFC playoff match, which was, by the way, early AFC playoff rematch, which was, by the way, as well. Told you gonna know for that, guys. But G-Men, they gotta come back because what happened yesterday was a catastrophe. Russell Wilson, you got to do better than that. You really do. I mean, you got the Cowboys in week 2, Chase Keenum in week 3. You got the Chargers and Saints. But, G-Man, you got to get together. You really do. Russell Wilson, you're better than this. You really are. So that's all I got to say to that, guys. So, G-Man, do better. John Mayer, your ownership career is over. It's got to be over. So, John Mayer, you meant to... You may sell the team, but you gotta do. By the way, that's all I gotta say to you on that. By the way, I don't know what they do. I mean, Brian Daboll's coach changes on the line, which is, by the way, he was coach of the year, which he was. But honestly, with Russell Wilson, you gotta get together. You gotta keep him in check. They need help. So that's all I gotta say to that, guys. As well, it's supposed to be the guys that save you. That's all you gotta know for that, guys. Also, everybody, let's see. What are your thoughts on Rams being the Texans 14? Last time thoughts about that, guys. Your thoughts on Niners being the Seahawks 14-13? You know, as Colton McKivitz got a 3-year, $45 million offer with Niners that has $27 million guaranteed. Thoughts about that, guys? I'll address as well, buddy. Also, guys, Monday Night Raw is going to be in Bruce City, by the way, guys. Check that out. AJ Lee and CM Punk, you know, the married couple, they will be there tonight. It's going to be set up for Russell Palooza for mixed tag against Seth Rollins and Becky Lynch. Russell Palooza in Indy, by the way, guys. Now, if Becky Lynch or someone else get pinned at Russell Palooza, now them get pinned, then AJ Lee or CM Punk, they would secure title shots, which they would be doing, by the way. That's all I got to say to that, guys, as well. Once again, on that. 10 years. 10 years. That's all I got to say to that, guys, as well, buddy. What a moment it was for CM Punk AJ Lee this past Friday night. It was a hometown. The crowd was amazing. I loved it so far. It's just a feel-good story. I know that it feels like 2011, by the way, but wow. That's all I got to say to that, guys. What a feel-good one that was, which it was, by the way. So that's all you got to know for that, guys. Also, with us on Denny Hamlin win the Worldwide Tech Raceway. He's in around the 12th. That's about that, guys. Congrats on that, by the way. Dustin Gannon Burb win the 2020 Disc Track Great Lakes Open MPO title. Congrats to him on that, by the way, guys, as well, buddy. Also, guys, who do you got winning for tonight? You got Bears or Vikings? Thoughts about that, guys? I'll just respond to that. Also, one's concerned, brother, wish out to Wiz Khalifa, David Arquette, Brooke Burke, to Pink, Sierra Capri, Big Boy, Slim Thug, Boo Clark, Claire's got Boo and Claire. Eva Claire, Zadarius Smith, Tanya Begar, Lawrence Tate, Sharon of Finding a Slayer. Somebody, brother, wishes shout tweets them. Please should do that. That's all you got to know, buddy. I'll bet for breaking news, for types of live updates, on the whole on Monday, close sports, on this one day, that you got to know. It's all this. Guys, take care of you guys. You guys have a good day. Be safe with everybody. Bye-bye.